man, we're here. We did it. Let's do a thing here, right? Like, it's right over here. It's right over here. Hey there, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it might be in your part of the world.
Greetings, my excellent friend.
It is so good to see you. My name is Jeff Fritz, and today is February 10th, 2026, and we're going to write a little bit of code today. How are you doing out there, chat room? It's actually also my 7-year anniversary as a Twitch partner. Go ahead, take a picture. You can look at the hat. There you go. My 7-year anniversary of being a Twitch partner. So huge thanks to all the support from viewers out there that have been watching. Thank you, Codebase Alpha. Yeah. So I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to show you today. I want to talk about what happened last week in Stockholm. I want
Puerto Rico baseball hat confirmed.
That's right, it is. And why didn't that show up on screen there, friend? Like, because I don't have that on the scene. Well then, let me head over. Let's welcome you in. See, it's right there. You did a thing, Billy, on a 10-stream streak. Thank you so much for tuning in. Noin Malef, hello, welcome. C# Titan, hope you're doing well there in Melbourne. Get well soon, my friend. Yes, this is my Puerto Rico baseball hat. I picked this up from when I was in Puerto Rico 2 years ago now. So, and interestingly, it's got a bottle cap opener here on the side. Because you need a bottle cap when you're wearing a cap. A bottle cap opener, whatever. How you doing there, CTI Geek? Lundo Spark, hello to you. They found other complications. Oh, no. All right. Hang in there, my friend. Hang in there. We're thinking of you. We're sending good thoughts your way. Codebase Alpha, how's it going there in Birmingham? Lundo Spark, you got some lenses for your Magic Science helmet. Love a good Magic Science helmet for the VR with the lenses in it so you can see all the things. Let me know how that works out for you. I'm interested to hear more. Codebase Alpha says, I hear what happens in Stockholm stays in Stockholm. Nah, not really. No. It was a lot of fun last week. So I was in Stockholm for the Svitog conference. That's put on by our friends, led by Jimmy and Jessica Ingstrom. You know them from the Code After Work stream on Twitch and podcast over on the YouTube if you're watching on the YouTubes. It was a lot of fun. A lot of international speakers that came to town. Got to meet some folks that I haven't met before and had a good time learning about what they do, learning about some of the things that are going on there. So I had a great time. Oh no, is this going to be quiet here today? That we're not C# Titan with the resub 16 months. Thank you so much for that. Really, do I have to check the stream elements bits here and make sure that that's all refreshed and running right? Do we have to do that? Terribly lagging for you? That's not me. I mean, I have been dealing with a couple of glitches and technical things. We'll see how things go here today. But keep an eye on things out there, chat room, all right? Yeah, I always, when I go away for a little bit, I come back and stuff's just weird when I come back. You know what I'm saying? So we'll keep an eye on some of that and make sure things are going correctly. Let me just take a quick look there. Like, right, we should be able to get some of the quotes are still going to work, right?
I know I've made some very poor decisions recently, but I can give you my complete assurance that my work will be back to normal.
Good. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you, Charlie. I want everything to be normal here. So, let me get some music playing in the background. I'll tell you about the sessions because I taught a new session last week. Something that I've been trying to build and add to my repertoire. Repertoire? I've got a repertoire? I'm going to go with the stream beats. And let's go with the synthwave playlist. Just some groovy music to have in the background here. This is called Lunar Door.
3 years of telling this C# guy that the
this is music that's DMCA free. It's royalty free. Listen to it wherever you'd like. Check it out at streambeats.com. Big thanks to Harris Heller and his team of creators for this music we're listening to today. Alu the Dragon at Tier 2. Thank you so much. 3 years, 36 months. Thank you so much. So much superior to D-flat. Yes. PC Nerd in Pueblo, Colorado. Let me bring over. We'll put up the map and we can talk a little bit more here. There it is. Pueblo, Colorado. It's right over there. And zoom out a little bit. We got a couple of our American friends. Oh, sorry. We'll zoom in on Vegas. How you doing there, Sheriff? M. Pulowski, hello. We've got a treasure train unlocked on Twitch. Oh, my goodness. Nallian in Austin, Texas. Last night I was out, and I have the custom hats. They've been ordered. They're being made this week. I'll have a couple of them sent out by the end of the week. The Aspire hats are going to take a little bit longer to make because there's multiple purple colors in those. So we're going to see those just take a little bit longer. But the other two hats, those are going to be shipped out by the end of this week. Really excited about that. McNets and M. Pulowski, there you go, chiming in. Thank you so much. Plotting on the map there. We're on to level 2, 35% off 5+ gift subs. Okay. Thank you, Twitch. Appreciate that. So the map is filling out a little bit, and of course we've got our friend C Sharp Titan there in Melbourne. Robson, we've already got you there in Sao Paulo. There we go. I got to figure out how to have like an intermediate zoom there that's like enough that we can see all the way into Southern Hemisphere, and I don't know. I gotta. There's got to be somewhere in between the two. So I'll let it fire the tour through here while I talk a little bit. Look at that, British Isles. It just made that up. So I was in Stockholm. Love visiting Stockholm. They've got some new security scanners in the European region now. That do an amazing job as you're heading into Stockholm and through London Heathrow. But weather wasn't too bad. It was still cold and a little bit snowy in Stockholm. Love the food when you visit the folks in Sweden. The first session I've taught, you've seen me teach here effectively on stream. I was talking about modernizing a C# app, right? Aspirifying a C# app. Worked out great. I've given that session a number of times, and I was running Neon Link during that session, right? So, when you ask questions, I put up the lower thirds here. I have that now running in person with a transparent Windows Forms app. Worked amazing. So many folks and Swedish folks engaging and asking questions. Worked out great. Had a fantastic time. And then the next day, I've been wanting to do an advanced Aspire talk, and I went in and I have this talk that I'm delivering now called Aspire Can Do Anything, where I show here's some of the integrations that are available with Aspire, right? You can connect it, of course, up to Redis and Postgres, but I also show some of the things that folks didn't really know you could do, like Service Bus and SQL Server and so on and so forth. And then I show how to create your own integrations using Docker containers, and I show like the IT tools container, right? And then I show how you can extend and build your own plugins with Aspire. And in particular, I build a plugin on stage that connects Aspire events to Discord and announces in Discord as things happen. That's really cool because while I'm announcing in Discord, that's kind of demoware. You can see where that might be valuable to trigger and run other things. So that was a cool demo. But I ended with this demo that I've done the basics of this in a YouTube video where, because Aspire can launch and run a container. Hey, McNets with the resub. Are we really not going to get the Stream Elements alerts playing for us?
This subscription has been generated by a subversive agent.
I can see them playing, but they're not playing. Like, really? Can we do that? So I show Minecraft launching from Aspire, and there was a Minecraft server that I was trying to use, and it's just the features in that server aren't supported anymore. So I rewrote it this week. Can Aspire run another Aspire? Yes, actually. So thank you for the subs there. Really appreciate the hype train, the treasure train. What's this? Actually, some other AI said that Mac Studio would be good for Vulkan. However, I wouldn't find anyone that said it is true, and most of them saying Mac Studio is good for video editing. Do I choose Mac Studio or Windows for Vulkan? Really? You're hung up on Vulkan? Like cross-platform 3D graphics? Mac Studio has an insane amount of power behind it. RAM, graphics power. So it's going to be pretty good for that type of thing. However, you're going to be locked in and you're not going to be able to upgrade or manage or do anything additional with that. Like, literally, it's a brick that you're going to have to sell back to Apple when it comes time to upgrade. There is no thing that you can do further with that. This subscription has been generated by a subversive agent. Oh, we're going to talk about agents today. We're going to talk about AI agents today. And if this doesn't blow you away and get you interested in coding with AI, I don't know what is. So, how you doing there, Napalm? It didn't plot Pittsburgh. Why didn't it plot Pittsburgh? Right? Like,
for science.
For science?
You
Yes.
monster. No, wait, that's unfair to monsters. At least they're competent.
They are.
Would you like some cake?
I wouldn't mind some cake because it is my partner anniversary. Yes. Codebase Alpha built on the Clam AV custom integration and have it running successfully in production. That's phenomenal. Where'd it go? Up there. That's awesome. I'd love to hear more about that because I think there's more that we should do with that, with the Clam AV integration. So you do hear it. All right, well, I don't. And that's the important part, so that it notifies me so I can thank you. You developed a project entirely using Blazor server, says Robson. Is it possible to gradually upgrade to WASM, like page per page? Yes. You're going to need to move those into the separate project that gets compiled and delivered to the WebAssembly platform. But yes, you can't do one project with both render modes. You're going to need to put the WebAssembly content in a separate project. But if you're building components and pages in a Razor class library, you can easily move it back and forth between the two. But let's face it, a WebAssembly project is a Razor class library. With great power comes great responsibility. Yes. Totally agreed, McNuts. M. Pulowski's trying out dual booting into Linux and having issues with getting dev certs up for your app host. That's something that has been a significant issue for folks. So yeah, we'd already looked at this. The .NET command is supposed to be a lot better at that now.
Yes. I can hear you.
What?
Yes. I deployed the emote. No. I do not think they noticed.
Okay. So M. Pulaski, I would reach into the Aspire Discord server and I would ask them about the dev certs. So that was weird. That's okay. Let's see. Greetings from anywhere but Pittsburgh. That's right, Billy. Did I code some Philadelphia bias? No, I didn't, Napalm. You had some fun with AI earlier, says Lindo Spark. Had it look through a project and generate GitHub issues. Oh, wait do you see this? I would, yeah, C program lover. depending on your budget, if you have the funds to get a Mac Studio, I would get the Mac Studio right now. So, now some of those commands I don't have wired up. .NET? I don't have a .NET command. You've officially hit the rite of passage with Apple rejecting your app that you submitted to the iOS store. The Aspire Daily channel has an Aspire Doctor command that will help a lot. I didn't know that. And they demoed DevCert stuff on Friday. Ah. You fear PC laptops are heading towards the non-upgradable route? You're kind of right. There's a lot of the PC manufacturers have been following Apple's lead, and yeah, it's going in that direction. I think you're right. OpenClaw, it's absolutely an attack vector, and yeah, our friend Scott Hanselman has been quite vocal about, hey, it's really cool, but it's absolutely an attack vector, and folks have had their Bitcoin wallets and crypto wallets stolen by it. So yes, I don't know if I'd say everything is an attack vector. That was weird that happened with Charlie. Okay. So I was talking about this Minecraft thing that I was working on. I gotta show you. So I finished working on it. Move that over here and get rid of that. And here, let me show you this. So it's one of those things that to remind you of Jurassic Park. Oh, yes, it is. It is, Robert Tables. Look at this. So I have written an Aspire integration that works with Minecraft. Check this out. Mythin with 20 streams. That's awesome. Look at this. I'm in Minecraft, and I've got two cubes here with signs on them. The web, and it's healthy with a torch lit on top of it. The API, it's unhealthy, and the torch is out. And a hologram floating out here with the statuses. Dude, this is so cool. I was building this with a little bit of help from some agents, going through, iterating, because I don't know how to write Minecraft plugins. There's some Java there and some stuff, and I went and iterated and built this, and I actually got somewhere kind of interesting with this. So I'd like to show you a little bit of this, and then lead into something that's a little bit more interesting. And we're going to take, if you've had questions about building with AI, I'm literally going to blow your mind. And it's it's crazy isn't the beginning of what we're about to do here, okay? I'm going to show you something brand new that nobody else has shown you on the internet, okay? So there's a link I just shared in chat to this project. I don't have it packaged up yet so you can download and work with it. It's a proof of concept out here. And you can see I was just working on it last night. We got that new. Oh, you're going to get a whole lot of new. I'm sorry, my camera's glitching. So let's take a look at this, okay? I want to dive into this a little bit. Yeah, here we go. That's another project for Mrs. C# Fritz that we're not going to look at today. This is in the Aspire Minecraft folder. What do I have in this one? That's okay for now. So let me open this in VS Code and we'll take a look at this. What have I done to generate the glitchy? No, I didn't do anything in there. I think the Chaos Monkey. It might be Chaos Monkey-ish. You thought that was some effect you could redeem with channel points? No. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. All right. And I don't know. I might have to do some fixes here or something. I don't know. So I generated and built, which feels weird to kind of take credit for. Hey, yeah, look what I built. Oh, yes. All right. So I started setting this up so I could publish as a NuGet package. But how do I want to do this? So check this out. So there's an app host that launches a Minecraft server. It's a paper server with blue map and decent holograms, so we can hang and show stuff out there. I wired up open telemetry so that you can see what Minecraft is doing on the Aspire dashboard. Okay. I parked the ports so they're always available out there at the same location. That way you don't have to chase the location of the server in Minecraft. Okay. Fritz is going to play Minecraft on stream. Tell your friends, tell your families, tell your pets. So, glad you're online today. Oh, absolutely. How you doing, Juan Van? Gosh, I saw you in at Tech Bash a couple months ago. It's good to have you here. Finally. What do you mean, finally? We've come full circle as a Twitch streamer. If I'm playing Overwatch later today, then yes. So, some quick configuration, the project structure for actually running it. So there's the Minecraft hosting library. There's a worker service that manages the in-world display. And then there's an Archon protocol client library, right? That's what's going to connect into Minecraft and work on that. So Fritz, watch later? No, don't watch later. Am I creating my own Minecraft server, asks Robson. Yes. Where do you see this? So I'm just going to jump right into the sample, because I think the sample is where, like, the rubber hits the road here and you're going to go, holy crow. So here in the app host, right? So we know inside of Aspire systems, we have an app host that with C# declares, here's our system. Check this out, right? This is the better Docker Compose than Docker Compose. So I've got Redis that I've added in here. I've added a Postgres database server, and I've also added a Postgres database in it. I've just added that so that I can test and see, hey, it built and added Postgres. Just a sample API service that isn't really doing anything with a Redis reference here, and then a web project that references the API. It's kind of a standard sample. Fowler isn't beating the allegations. Fowler has nothing to do with this. Fowler hasn't seen this. Fowler hasn't commented on this, okay? David Fowler has nothing to do with this. Your son is going crazy with that? Going crazy with what? So, and then I have add Minecraft server with Blue Map, with Open Telemetry, with Aspire World Display. I'm not sure I want that. I'm going to have to work on that syntax. And then I specify the resources I want it to monitor. Check this out. It is so cool. So I'm going to dip into the samples folder, and I want, that, and get me into the app host, and let's .NET watch this, and I'm going to show you, this is, let's start with showing you the Aspire dashboard, and then we'll dip into the Minecraft server. The whole Aspire equals better Docker Compose. For folks who aren't familiar with it, it's a good entry description for it. Because, as I know you all know, it's not just a better Docker Compose. It's so much more. So check it out. Here's Minecraft. It's starting up. It's in an unhealthy state, but it's still starting. My other services are all started. But this is going to start up, and you can see it starting the server back here. Oh, this is so cool. So this is actually bringing in the Java Open Telemetry agent. And we're going to get up and running in here. Come on. I think there's a lot we can do with this. Failed to request Yggdrasil public key. Really? I don't know what that means, but okay. There it is. It's running, and now my worker is running. But check this out. I've got logging from Minecraft from the Minecraft server happening in here. I've got traces from the Minecraft server, and I've got metrics from it being reported. There we go. So I can see, like, we're going to support 20 players maximum. I can see how many players are connected to my server, and so on and so forth. How many worlds are loaded? Well, okay. So, like, cool. I've also got the map running, the blue map running. Wait till you see this. Let's actually jump into Minecraft. Minecraft launcher. Does it need to set up something in Minecraft? Yes. So it built that worker and installed a plugin here. So we're going to launch Minecraft. Hey, look, Minecraft. So I have the 121.11 latest release. But what I've learned overnight is, not overnight, but last night, I can build Minecraft plugins with Copilot, with GitHub Copilot. I can build plugins for Aspire with Copilot. And I can bring those two together. Now, like, I know nothing about creating Minecraft anything. But check this out. This is so cool. Oops. Hang on. Change key sets. Right? Like, my cache is healthy. My web is healthy. API is healthy. And my DB host is healthy. And then I've got the cool little hologram hanging in here that shows how healthy things are. And then there's all kinds of little things wandering around. Look at that! This is so cool. Now watch, I'm gonna go shut off the API. Like, look, there I am on the map, right? Hey, Minecraft, you're a little loud over there. Can we kill the sound? Thanks so much. So, I'm gonna stop the API. All right, so the API stopped. Right? And there you go. Oh, it relit it's supposed to, yeah, okay, API is now unhealthy. There it is. And it put out the torch. This is so cool. And this is just the beginning. Like, what if we have it create the redstone wire connections between these things so you can actually see a network diagram in Minecraft? So, can I send information from outside into the Minecraft map? Asks Robson Previato. Yes. Yes. Like, this was all built with Aspire, with Copilot, GitHub Copilot. Why? Why not? Why not? Because I can. Hey, Ravnos, how you doing there? Stacy Clouds is here.
Stacy Clouds just resubscribed for 18 months. Well, hello there, everyone.
Hello, good to see you. We saw Stacy last week in Stockholm. Thank you so much. Check this out. Look, Stacy. Look. Look. I have an Aspire dashboard in Minecraft. And here's my resources. The API is unhealthy and the torch on top of it is turned off. That's so cool. Like, what if I put a toggle switch on either in front or on the block that turns on and off the service in Aspire? Like, to a little bit of yes, do it. Tell your friends, tell your families, tell your pets. To a little bit of Napalm's point, why? Because it's fun. Because it's fun and we can. Oh, hi. Change keyboard. Hi. Go away. Yes. Get away from my Aspire dashboard. Thank you. Can we make it daytime? Can we make it daytime? Can we do that? Oh no! I don't know how to change daytime. Anyways. So, there's more here. It's not very timey-wimey, is it? Well, it is. It is. So, so what I want to do next is maybe daytime only at fall services. I don't know. Ravnos, wait till you see what I'm about to do next. Okay? So, there's several things going on here that I want to improve. I want to package this as a NuGet package so that you can download and try it on your system. You have to buy Minecraft just to do that? Well, go away, spider. Ooh, okay, go ahead, take a picture. And yes, this is a Super Bowl hat. Read into that as you will. I've been hyping this up. It should be good now. Okay, then let's... Visual analysis confirmed. Good. All right. So let's disconnect, and I'm just gonna leave this here in the background. Oh, I didn't show when I restart the API that the API is now healthy and the sign updates and the torch relights. Like, cool. So yes, it is a timely choice of headgear. Thank you. All right, so I've got that working. Did I get to go? No. Tickets to the Super Bowl were north of the $3,000-$4,000 a piece. What gave me this idea? Somebody mentioned Jurassic Park earlier. Not just that, but when I was going to build my original Minecraft demo, there was a sample server available that would allow you to walk around and see your resources in Minecraft. So let's kick this up a notch. And I need to text our friend Brady Gaster. So thank you, Napalm. I want to show you something that our friend Brady built that is where'd it go? Not that one. This one. That is going to take your AI development to a whole nother level. Okay? This is called Squad. This changes how you use Copilot right now. Okay? This is... Nobody else has seen this yet. This is a public repository. Alright? Wait till you see what we can do with this. Gives you an AI development team through Copilot. I'm going to go add Squad to this project. It's an NPX command to get things started. Where's Robert Tables? Okay? Like, dude, this is where everything changes. Okay? So, Squad's ready. I'm going to open Copilot. I'm going to set up Squad as my agent, and then we're going to get things started here. So, let's go start Copilot. Okay? Now, Squad has written just a couple of markdown files into my project folder. And I'm going to go and change agent, and we're going to use Squad. Additionally, you see down here, Shift Tab Cycle Mode. Check this out. I can go to Plan Mode, but I can also go to what they're calling Autopilot. Okay? And autopilot, I can control what permissions it's allowed to run. Do it. Do everything. All right, so I put it effectively into YOLO mode. You only live once. Go. I like the MCU and particularly the Avengers. Especially Iron Man. Analyze our project in this repository, and let's first get it ready to publish to NuGet, and then let's discuss and plan some features to make Minecraft interactions with Aspire fun and exciting. Give me a 3-sprint plan based on those features. Okay. It's kind of a hard sell in YOLO mode. Wait do you see this? This isn't so. Copilot has been around for was the first of these. Okay, this is Copilot CLI. Everything that was built and available in Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio 2022 and 2026, all available here at the command line. And you can do everything that I'm showing you here. You can do in VS Code and Visual Studio. So it's creating an AI team directory first here. Okay. User says they like MCU and the Avengers, especially Iron Man. The MCU is in my universe allow list. Given the project Minecraft and .NET Aspire integration, let me think about the team. So it's allocating a team based on Marvel characters. This is auto mode right here. So I do have staff access to some of these, but it's here. So the user is Jeffrey T. Fritz. Yes, that's me. So it's initializing the team. We're going to create 4 agents plus a scribe. 5 total. We're going to work in a small bucket here. All right. So it's analyzing, looking at what we have here. I'm going to turn off Minecraft in the background for right now. But relaunch the launcher. So it's just hanging out there. Right? Like, hang out there. Brady's here. There he is. So I just started setting Squad up to look at the Minecraft Aspire. It's in... So I think auto mode is in the preview. I always run with the preview of this right now. And I might have access to it because it's a staff feature. So here's the team. I've got Rhodey as our lead agent who's going to do architecture, scope, NuGet strategy. Shuri is a back-end developer going to work on .NET and Aspire integration, Archon, and packaging. Rocket is out here, our integration developer, doing Minecraft interactions, worker service, in-world features. Nebula is our tester. And then Scribe. Scribe always comes along. And Scribe actually gets to watch, manage the memory of what the team is working on, help make some decisions, and log what each session is doing. So check this out. It is created the team directory structure, initializing the team. Yep. Creating agent charters. So we're setting all this thing up. That's a great idea, Brady. Let's add a blogger to the team who blogs team progress, so that we can publish a blog post about this on my blog. I think a Git operations agent. Sure, we can do that too. I think that makes a little bit of sense here. So we build some GitHub actions and we review and ensure that things are all working properly together. So. Yeah, agent charters. So this part takes a little bit of time to spin up, but once it's running, ooh, wait till you see this. So And then we're going to roll over and we're going to let this work on the web form components. And we've gotten somewhere with it, and we'll analyze and drive through there a little bit. So here it is, building out all the markdown to describe these. Team hired. Let me get the team working on my request. It's a multi-domain task. So folks are going to start working on parts of this. Can I actually just start saying, let's recruit a blogger to create new release blog posts as the project evolves. I'd also like to recruit a GitHub operations engineer. Whoop. Oh well. All right. Yeah. So it's going to go through and set up a couple more folks. Clean up issues, clean up CI/CD? Sure. That's fine. Handle CI/CD pipelines, GitHub Actions, workflows, branch policies, issue labels, repository hygiene. Yes, go ahead. So it's creating both roles, and it's going to be Mantis and Wong it's introducing. All right, fine. There they are. And they're going to be set up. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is brainstorming future feature ideas. Okay. Wish there was a way to tell Microsoft these are my dev PC. Please install this package on all those machines. You're not entirely wrong. So this is going to, right now, this also it supports the concepts of work trees. So it's going to work on these things in individual work trees, inspect, work on things, and then bring them back together. So updated the roster, routing, and casting registry. There we go. So while that's going to town, right, they're analyzing the project in the background. So I'm going to open over here, right? Look at all this stuff. But check out, here's my AI team. Here's my templates. So all the information about configuring these agents is stored here locally with my project. So there's all the agents, right? So Rhodey has this charter, keeps the mission on track, won't let scope creep or bad architecture slip past. And we can read exactly how the agent is defined. We already know how to build and work with agents, but now we've automated this, right? We're going to have to do better with local for these agents that kind of go hog wild so we don't blow our token budgets. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Is it status? What the heck is Xbox? No. No, I didn't want any of that. You go away. Where'd it go? I thought it was status. Usage, that's it. I'm running on Claude Opus 4.6, which is a 3x. It's been running for 10 minutes, and it's only used 6 requests. The number of tokens that you use with Copilot are not measured. That isn't what you're being charged. Oh, I'm glitching again. I'm charged and measured on number of premium requests. So I've sent 2 commands. So 2 times 3, 6 premium requests. So here, excellent findings from both agents. Let me spawn roadies to synthesize this into a 3-sprint plan. NuGet readiness, feature ideas from Rocket, published a NuGet and Minecraft features, and fun Minecraft features. I should spawn roadie as synchronous since the user's waiting for the sprint plan. And it's checking inbox files to process anything from the scribe. So here it comes, and it's going to put together a 3-sprint plan. You like the glitch effect? don't know what's going on, dude. Can team members be configured to use a cheaper model? Well, it's just the model that I started it with. So I could certainly use another model. Sure. Nothing wrong with that. I know Brady and the team are looking at allowing you to choose different models for different agents so that you could hand some off. Where you want folks to be innovative, go use Claude Opus for that. You want to do something that's very clear, very direct, like Scribe doesn't do a lot of thinking from what I can tell. It's just consolidating ideas. Maybe we'll use a smaller, maybe even a free model for that. I don't know. But these are things that we're learning and figuring out how to glue together. The next version, 030, Brady says, will allow team members to pick their own model. Nice. There you go. Previous detection confidence. There you go. Yep. There you go with the hat. All right. So creating the sprint plan, we'll see what that writes out here in a second. What was it? Shuri was the one that was going to be the blogger. Builds the engine. No, that's not it. Who was the one that was going to be the blogger? Mantis was it. Turns ship code into stories people actually want to read. Nice. You're going to have to science the heck out of that? Fantastic. Yes, please do. Please do. Can I rule out models in the next version based on cost? That's a fine question. So let's head back over here while it's doing all the setup. And then after it has the sprint plan created, we should be able to tee off and actually say, go do some of these things. Ads are coming to AI? No. No, they're not. No. Think of the fact that it's doing 33 tasks at the same time. Yes. It feels slow, but it's doing a bunch of analysis all at the same time here. Right? Like, it's working on these at the same time. So story memories, and then we'll move along here. We could actually, right? Did we get, why didn't it record a mantra? Oh, hang on. I've got an error there. There we go. So, chills? Oh, Brady. I'll fix that. I'm just going to change it to Redmond, Washington. And we'll move the hat, because, yes, Chills is actually a place. And we'll move that for you over to Redmond. Look at that! Alright. Back over to here.
Sir, your last deployment resulted in 47 errors. I hesitate to say I told you so, but the logs are quite conclusive. Did you hear that?
What?
The compiler is making the most peculiar sound. I do believe it's crying.
Shut up! Shut up! You can say create GitHub issues for all the sprint plan items and sit back. Well, hang on. Let's see what we got here. So, NuGet readiness auto. Good news, build and pack succeed cleanly, blocking publication, floating version dependencies on all the CS project files. We need to pin that. We need a CI/CD pipeline. 23 meg of OpenTelemetry Java agent jar bloats the hosting package to 41 meg. You love some of the things it says at times? You ain't seen nothing yet, Sharer. Because I've been working on Charlie. I'm not sure I really care about source link. Look what I got in the folder. Yes. Let me catch up reading here. 18 feature ideas. Rocket read through the entire worker service and brainstormed features across 3 tiers. From quick Archon command wins, boss bars, title alerts, weather as health. Somebody was saying about night and day. Weather as health. Sound effects, particles to showstoppers. Themed resource village. Achievements. Minecart rail network visualizing. The service mesh. I was saying that. I don't think we want minecart rails. But like redstone wires, maybe. So Rhodey has a 3 sprint plan for us. Ship it. Pin versions add NuGet metadata. Extract the OTAL jar. Add 5 immersive quick win features. Boss bar, title alerts, sound, weather, particles. Okay. Test infrastructure and set up the build pipeline. Love it. Kill a container. The sky goes dark. Alarm sounds. API down flashes on screen. Smoke rises from the structure. Restore it. Clear skies chime. All green. Heart particles. That's cool. That's cool. Polish an atmosphere in Sprint 2. Full CI/CD with NuGet Publish. Opt-in feature builder API action bar metrics flicker. Fireworks on recovery. Guardian mobs. Beacon towers. Deployment fanfare. And the 010 blog post. Okay. Iron Golems patrol healthy services. Colored beacon beams light the skyline. Fireworks celebrate recovery. A goat horn announces new deployments. Themed resource village. Castles for databases. Watchtowers for APIs. Redstone heartbeat circuit. Achievement system. Minecraft rail service mesh. World border pulse. So conference demo blog post. I like that. And full release automation. Nether portals. Live log wall. I like the sound of that. Come on. Open up the thing. Can we start with getting the NuGet publish and continuous integration pipeline working so that as we add new features in future sprints, it's easy for us to publish new packages and folks to try it out. So while that's going, let's go back over to here. Right? So casting decisions. There's nothing in there yet. There's our sprint plan. Okay. The orchestration log, skills. Core conventions and pattern used in squad codebase. Okay. Team meetings that happen before or after work. This is so cool. File issues to propose work and use labels so we know which squad member is working on the item. Oh, where's that? Is that something already coded into here? So there's the routing of the various tasks. And there's the team. That's so cool. Decisions are merged. Let's go. 3 agents in parallel. Executing NuGet and CI pipeline. So Shuri is working on NuGet hardening, pinning versions, source link, extracting the OTAL jar, a package icon. A package icon? I have to tell it that. Okay. GitHub actions. So can I do that now? As plans come together, I want you to open issues and create labels so that we know which team members are working on each issue. As you're writing the plan, generate those issues. So agents are working in the background in parallel, and now I've got that message queued up, and now we're in iterating this, right? Oh, this is so cool. So, keeping an eye on things. What happened here? Yeah. Okay. All right. Updating team documentation. Okay. Do your thing here, man. So I should be able to see what it's doing in the background. So there's the three of them working and how long they've been working on each one of them. So my incoming messages act as a queue. It'll spin up another agent, process the message as fast as it can. Cool. Oh yeah, so it's going to create a test project structure, so I'll press enter and we can see what it's actually doing. Right? So there's the prompt that was passed in. Oh, you're only going to show me the first 10 lines? Fine. Yeah. There's a what's behind tasks. I don't know how to do that. So that's running, right? And if we take a look back over here, I mean, it's not only, right, grinding away on AI team stuff that it's built out here. Here's workflow to build. So restore, build, test, pack, upload NuGet packages. Where's it uploading it to? So, oh, the thing I just did. Okay. And when we release, pack and publish, restore, build, test, pack. This is on push to a tag vstar. And then push to NuGet.org. We need a NuGet API key loaded in here. It updated the README. It shouldn't be .NET Aspire. We need to tell it not to refer to it as .NET Aspire. So, in-world health visualization. Yeah. Registers a resource for in-world display. Nice. The wife and kids are gone, so you get the whole week to yourself when I'm in town for VS Live. Hey, all right. Get to wander out and say hello. Oh, yeah, don't .NET Watch right now. Like, let this thing do its work. All right, so it created the GitHub Actions and CI/CD pipeline. It's still working on the NuGet package hardening and the test project structure. So what's it doing for test project? Archon tests, Aspire hosting Minecraft tests. What do those look like? Tests. Created a project file with fluent assertions in there. I don't know about fluent assertions. And over here, same thing, just allocating. I guess it'll start building classes into those. So you'll start pumping out issues out there. It can be a little slow. The fact that I'm a single developer here live on stream and I'm rolling out 6 agents that are working on the entire project all at the same time is kind of cool. Right? And I sent in a second, right, a third command, and now I've used 9 requests. So 3 commands times 3, yeah. Oh, you're at the Buc-ee's in Royce City? Are you kidding? I don't think it planted Buc-ee's in Royce City, but Austin, Texas, though. So, hey, Bograt, there you go. Oh, that's South Dakota, dude. Like, that's not Aurora, Colorado. There's Pittsburgh. Did it plot Royce City, Texas? No. No. Oh, Chuck, there you go. Mariana Trench. Let me see. Chris Funk. No. We'll fix that one real quick. There we go. Royce City, Texas. And then who was that one in there? There you go, Lundo Spark. The Bog Rat, yeah. The location for Aurora, Colorado. That's better. There we go. That's a real cave? Really? I don't think it plotted it either. Oh no, we do need to fix that one. Hang on. And then we'll come back. Castleton, Derbyshire. Derbyshire? Derbyshire? I don't want to say Derbyshire. That sounds so American. There you go. Oh my gosh. Hey, Thinking Brain. It should have plotted that one. Hey, Heroic Master. Nope, it has Barcelona, but it didn't. Derbyshire. Okay.
I've analyzed your architecture, sir.
Have you?
It appears to violate several laws of software engineering. Shall I enumerate them?
Yes. And it's all Brady's fault. How we doing here? I scrolled up. Oh no. GHCLI is not available. I'll use the GitHub MCP tools instead. Nice. I don't have direct GitHub label creation tool. I can use the PowerShell tool to call the GitHub API directly. All right. Wong's done. Shuri's done. Nebula's still working on tests. The GitHub CLI isn't installed. Okay, cool. Label Sprint 1 not found. No GitHub token available. Go ahead and try that. Nice. So if I go back over here and we go to look at this project, there's an issue. Sprint 1 pin floating version dependencies. Labels Shuri Sprint 1. Cool. There we go. Are the Edinburgh Woolen Mill and Ice Cream Shop still there? Oh, Yazdi trying to light us up with the Welsh town. And no, nothing in Wales. You might have misspelled it. Let me just take a quick peek. Nope. It rejected that. So, okay. So, I think we can... I'd really like to have it iterate on the map a little bit. So, Sprint 1 and it's loading labels auto-created. Ergenrod!
Ergonrod just resubscribed for 33 months.
Thank you so much. 33 months with us. There you go, Jed. We got a pin for you on Virginia Beach. Surly Dev. Oops. How you doing there in Lancashire? I'm getting used to pronouncing the names of some of these British villages and towns, cities. Oh, and poor Wrexham got walloped this weekend by Millwall. Ugh. No fun there. And always, our friends in the UK like to fill up their part of the map here. There was a time a couple weeks ago where a bunch of our Spanish friends filled out Spain, and there were like 10 people from Spain watching. So, that's just so cool. Billen, Denmark. How you doing, Jens? I'm gonna peek back in here. Updating the team documentation. 2 issues had a label race. Okay. So how we doing? Wow! Okay. This is getting interesting. This is getting very interesting. Now it looks like I'm so busy. Let me go tell the boss. Look what I've done. Like, part of me wants to reach out to some of our blogger friends and be like, you gotta see this. Oh, Amin. Let me bring that up. Right? There you go. We got you on that. So, I opened them all up 1 minute ago. Yes. Right? But wait, there's more. So, this is all running on this project. It is lightning fast for what it does. Yes. Right? Creating and updating more issues. All 3 agents completed. Close the Sprint 1 issues that are already done. Close the completed issues. That's Rocket's work, not Shuri's. Oh my gosh, they're fighting over work now. I don't know about the Boss Bar health meter. Like, tell me more about that. Right? What is that? Persistent boss bar at the top of every player screen to show overall Aspire fleet health. Oh! Color changes based on health state. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Assigned to Rocket. There you go. I'm a very visual person, and looking at... Holy crow, there's Sprint 3. Like, it stopped. Holy smokes. All right. Pinned 6 floating dependencies, source link, deterministic builds per package readmes. We got a build YAML, cross-platform continuous integration script, release YAML, 2 test projects with 62 tests, 0 failures. Nice. Ellie Face, hello. You got to see this. Wait till you see this. Let me start this. I need a NuGet API key. Let me run this. And we'll do this one more time. We're using here, this is a tool that our friend Brady Gaster has invented, has been building with his team and working on, called Squad, that starts up multiple AI agents. And in this case, I've got 6 Marvel characters, they're named after Marvel characters, that are building and working on this new feature, this new capability that I've built, where you can use Minecraft to manage your development system. There's my Minecraft server right there. Okay. And my Minecraft worker that updates and sets the status of things in Minecraft. So Fritz is going to play Minecraft again. We can see there's Minecraft starting, the Minecraft server. I've got structured logs reporting everything going on inside of it, right? And we'll see this kick up here in just a second. And then we're going to connect into the server, and we'll see all the resources.
I want to play a game. It's called Find the Bug Before It Finds You.
Charlie, the squads. I don't know what that is. I've had these glitches
Your
today.
debugging skills are impressive at napalm codes. It's almost like watching a train wreck in slow motion.
Gotcha, napalm. Let me open Minecraft here and check this out, right? You saw we've got a database, we've got a cache server there, we've got an API in the web. So here we go. Let's start this up and get into Minecraft. And we're going to connect to our server here. Come on. I said start. Thank you. Here comes Minecraft. Move over here. There we go. And yep, multiplayer, direct connection. There it is. And there we go. So everything's on fire. But look, my resources are right here. There's my cache. There's my API. There's my database. There's my website, and there's my little dashboard floating in space. So, right, I'm going to jump over here. Let's kill the API and let's kill the website. Right? So there's the website. The API is the other green one down there. Right? And we should see... Oh no, I did it again. Right, we should see... There we go. The torches are going out on the services that are down, and that updates. So... This is so cool. Right? Get out of here, spider. Go! Shoot! Shoot! Okay. I have no idea. You. Get out of here. Look, you broke... That's right, you go away. I broke it now. Okay. So... I need a NuGet API secret in the repository settings before tagging my first release. Fluent Assertions uses a commercial license. Team should evaluate before release. Well, let's not use Fluent Assertions then. So, just a normal day in development, right? So let's do a couple things here. I'm a visual person, so can we update the labels for the team members on GitHub to have appropriate colors so that I can easily see who is working on what. Also, let's not use fluent assertions. Yeah, let's not use fluent assertions. Find another library to use instead. And did it create a... It said something about a icon for this. But I don't... Did it put it like in the image folder? I had an image folder. No, it didn't. A nupkeg. Look, nupkegs. Also, the Archon worker and Aspire integration should all be deployed as a single package. Yeah, go work on those couple things. So it is really cool. Your kids will love when they see you working on this, right? Like, while that's going now, I'm going to go back over to
The body cannot
GitHub.
live without the mind, Fritz. Your code cannot live without proper architecture.
It is proper architecture. Come on, man. So new employees will be playing Minecraft. Yes. Where'd it go? Like, there was Minecart tracks it was suggesting. Is that on the next page? Wait, what was that on the title something? Title screen alerts, dramatic text on health transitions. Let me see. Oh, blog post with social media assets. Okay. Advancement achievements gamification. Hang on, there was a thing about minecarts. Or tracks. Right? Guardian mobs per resource. Can you set up a squad to take over an existing project? Lundo Spark, this was an existing project. Yes. Just do that NPX squad install right there. Check this out. This is fun to coordinate and see it immediately returning results. So, you've been trying to build a REPL console app like Copilot CLI. McNets, hand it off to the squad. No, Lundo Spark, get some rest there, my friend. Ask it to build a squad based on what's in the repo. Yeah. Can I ask it to do a feature, design a feature while this is working? Labels are colored, now launching Shuri and Nebula in parallel for package consolidation and test library swap. Fantastic. Hang on. So, looks way more request efficient? Yes. Yes. So those labels, it says it updated. Let me just do a quick refresh here. Yeah, that's better. Rocket's working on these. Right? 28 issues. They're labeled as sprints. Be nice if maybe they were a milestone? I don't know. Here, long changelog generation symbol packages. Okay. Like, let's just look at sprint 1 for a second. Like, can we just do that? Sprint 1. Public API contracting, contributing. Yeah, that's a good idea. Title screen alerts, weather, system health, particle effects, boss bar meter. Yeah. Yeah. I think it would be cool to design a feature that shows the connections between the various resources by using redstone wires. And once those dependencies are modeled in Minecraft, to be able to put switches on the various services so that I can turn on and off or start and stop those services from within Minecraft. Could you make a project board and you have the squad use it to track progress? That is a great idea, Lundo Spark. Help out our friend Brady. Create that as an issue in the repository that I linked there in chat. Like, we're at 0.0, it's 0.3 version of this. Like, stuff like that is a great idea to just hand off and start building this. Like, we need to throw some stars on this repository because it's only got 4 stars right now. Like, light that up, okay? Click, if you're a GitHub user out here, and I know most of you are, head over there, click the star on this thing, because we want to let Brady know, we want to let some of the folks on his team know that this is really cool, okay? So, yeah, there's the repo. Go create some issues and light this up. Like our friend Shane Boyer has already sent over an issue. He's taking pull requests. You could probably make pull requests with squad, for squad, to make the squad better. So that's pending. It's running tests to verify these other changes, replacing fluent assertions, consolidating into a single NuGet package. And look, it's also creating checkpoints between session things here. So cool. Like, think about this for a second. What other things do you do that are a pain in the neck that you could have squad help out with? Like, there's a squad, they live on the dev branch. The squad dev team on the dev branch. I'm gonna turn down the music even further on this. Like, I don't need to hear you. I really don't. Just leave that in the background so that we can restart it in a minute. Like, there's a handful of little side projects that I've been working on that I'm just going to unleash squad on, you know? And while this is going over here, I can just open another tab and start another squad. Think about this for a second. And I think Blazor Web Forms Components is over here. There's a bunch that's happened in there. So let's go bring that all down. And I'm going to jump back up here and grab that magic command from the repository. npx GitHub Brady Gaster Squad. And let's set up the squad for this block. How about having technical writers and documenters on the squad? Yes. So, Lundo Spark, I want to make sure I have those on this squad for the web forms components, because what's important about building a set of components like this is that we have good documentation, we have good samples. So, totally. I think that's a great idea. So, let's go launch Copilot for this project. Right? And let's go grab the agent, and I want the squad, and I'm going to shift tab into autopilot mode. Yep, you can do all the things here. I like the MCU in particular. Let's go with X-Men on this one. The X-Men. Let's set up a squad for this project. The Blazor Web Forms components. I want to make sure we have a good technical writer, a good sample writer, a good QA analyst, and an old school web forms developer on the team to be able to review components for completeness. Yes. Manual testers on a squad using Playwright MCP? Yes. Yen says there should also be a runner on the squad, fetching coffee, donuts, and the occasional kale salad. Can you recruit a billionaire on the squad and have them give you some? That's a great idea. That's a great idea. So, setting up the squad for the Blazor Web Forms components. And we're going to go back over here. So, MCU X-Men Universe. Love it! Let me cast your team. So we've got Forge, Cyclops, Beast, Jubilee, and Rogue. Nice. So we've got Forge is our lead in the web forms reviewer. Okay. Okay. You're going to quote Jigsaw? Oh, and it didn't play. What? I need to update my overlay in Charlie so that when there is an error, it fixes and gets all reconnected. So, does this work with Bedrock version of Minecraft? It's running the paper server. I don't know. That's a fine question to ask. I don't know. Sure, he's still working on package consolidation. Nebula completed. What the heck? Seriously? No, Copilot CLI is not open source. A good chunk of it is. Manual testers on the squad using Playwright MCP to test a site. Yes. You got AI to write the issue and put it up? Fantastic. Yeah, Copilot, I don't know if it's Copilot taking over the stream, but I don't, maybe I got some sort of a glitch or something going on with my machine. Having too much fun coming up with squad members. So, can we go back over to the squad? Like,
Yes. The signal is stable.
what?
No. I have not informed them. Understood.
Who are you talking to? Okay. Can I define some of the squad, some of the team folks here? Like, yeah, like I'd love to introduce other universes here. Oh, I heard a beep. Are we done? Oh, okay. So this is for the Minecraft project. Everything's green. Let me commit all this work. Fantastic. Sprint 1, single NuGet package, drop fluent assertions, colored labels. Okay. So colored labels, 9 labels updated. Rhodey, Shuri, Rocket. I like Rhodey's purple. I got a thing for purple. Nebula, Wong, Mantis, and Sprint colors. Cool. We drop fluent assertions, replaced with XUnit assert, 62 sets, tests, 95 assertions, migrated, 0 failures. Nice. And a single NuGet package. Cool. My Redstone idea is phenomenal. It's 2 connected features. Redstone dependency graph. Aspire resource dependencies rendered as Redstone wire circuits. Yes. Service switches. Minecraft levers on each structure that start-stop the Aspire resource. With Redstone lamps showing running state and dependency-aware cascade behavior. Beautiful. How you doing, Ice Cream Stick Model? These are tagged Sprint 3 with Rocket and Shuri. Rocket's designs. Shuri implements the lifecycle hooks. Flip a lever on Orders API. Redstone goes dark. Downstream front-end lamp turns off. Aspire at dashboard shows stopped. Flip it back. Infrastructure as game. Nice. It'll stick to universe and start, making decisions once you exceed that universe's allotted list. Like, I'm trying to think of a character universe that we could introduce for agents' names. I'm like blanking here. Matrix, Tron, stuff like that. Like those types of things out there. Chat room. Brady's looking for your suggestions for other fun characters that could be introduced as different models to work with so that it becomes accessible and something friendly that you and your team are going to enjoy working with, you know? Okay. So I still need a NuGet API, right? For this. How do I get the NuGet API key and start our first deployment? Just asking a regular question here. And then we'll do more about this. Fantastic. Yes, please. Get my API key, go to NuGet account, API keys, sign in with my Microsoft account, not my Minecraft account. I do have a NuGet specialist on the team. They create, fill in, Aspire Minecraft CI, package owner, scopes, copy the generated key, add it as a GitHub secret, click new repository secret, paste the key, add secret, deploy. Okay. The package will appear at there within a few minutes. No, I need to do the API key first. And I have a feeling I need to do some of this off screen, right? Yeah, sign in with the Microsoft John. Yeah, this guy. Yeah. Oh no, that's fine. I'm gonna pull this off screen so I can do this part. No, I don't want to do some doxing. I'm very good at doxing, but I don't want to do some doxing. The Aspire Minecraft project, if you want to go take a look at what it's done so far, I'll share that link there. So I need to send one more message here. All right. So yeah, there's that location. All right. Back over to here and make sure I do this right because I forget how to do this. All right. Click create and fill in. Right. There's a create button here. Yeah. I guess I can show this on screen. I have to give it a key name. All right. I'll give it that. Right. Expire in 365. Sure. Package owner, yep, that's me.
Okay, so just so you know, I've never actually debugged anything before. But how hard can it be, right?
Right. How hard could it be? New packages, new package versions, sure. Select packages, glob pattern, this John. Right here. No. Copy the generated key. All right, so I'm going to take this off screen so that I don't dox myself. Too late. Creating that. Where's the key? It's not even showing it on screen. Okay. So package owner. All right, add it as a GitHub secret. All right, so I'm going to go into this location, and I am doing that off screen. Sorry. Secrets and variables. Yeah, new repository secret, and this is NuGet _ API _ key, and I'm pasting in that John. There it is, and add secret. Okay. So there's NuGet, and I have that secret now. Okay. I'm going to move this over here. Whatever. All right, so let's git tag and git push origin main. All right, here we go. I'm going to do, no, this. Jump back over to here. I know I could have done that. Aspire Minecraft. Okay. Like I need to git push first, right? Git tag v0 1 0, and now git push origin main tags. All right, created the tag. So back over here, do we have some actions running? There we go. Build and pack, publish to NuGet. Have a good one, Brady. Thank you so much. Bald Bearded Builder, 56 months.
Builder just resubscribed for 56 months. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Glitching. I'm gonna have to spend some time looking at that. We'll do that another time, though. Thank you so much, Bald Bearded Builder. Yes.
Do you hear that? That is the sound of inevitability. The sound of your code failing.
Charlie, you are off the hook, out of control right now. Like, come on, bud. So that's building, right? Like, and it failed. Why did you fail?
Congratulations, Fritz.
Oh, thank you.
Your code is performing exactly as my worst-case scenario models predicted. There will be cake, eventually.
Thanks. I think. That's not clear why it failed. How are we doing over here on this one? Well, that tested and built properly. But that one did not, so I have a feeling we're not getting out of this yet. Yeah. Yeah. Explain the error and then let's go fix it. Charlie is taking over. Totally. How's it going there, Bald Bearded Builder? Good to see you. Thank you so much for the resub. 56 months with us. We're using Squad on this. What do we got here? Expected an operation canceled exception, but a different exception was thrown. Okay. So, fix it. Right? Like, yeah. I'm just going to grab that and paste it right in. There's an error in the build script. Go fix it. So, hey Marcy, how you doing? Today's one of those days where you wish your dog would chew the fiber cable in your office. Oh no, that's why things are glitching. No, the dog's over there. Yeah. And then I want to retag, I guess, and republish. Rerunning the test. Yeah. Good. Okay. Right, so how are we doing here? Yeah. Right, so if I tell it delete V010, is it just lower D? Yeah. And then git push origin main tags force, because everybody likes a good forced update. And we'll just make sure that this builds and deploys. Publish to NuGet, build and pack. How do I handle replacing files that are currently in use during deployment with GitHub Actions? Currently in use during deployment. I don't understand. Working on Obsidian data view options. I love Obsidian. Love Obsidian. To help you making the workouts for your Sunday morning job. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm keeping an eye on things here. I do have a hard stop at noon. So, let's see how this one's doing. Ah, there we go. It built on Ubuntu properly. And on Windows, well, it worked properly before. No reason it wouldn't this time, right? So, publishing to NuGet. So, do we have a package on NuGet? So I'm going to bring NuGet in here. Manage packages. One package unlisted. That's not it. It's not here. Did you actually publish? pushing Aspire hosting Minecraft. Oh, Frank. You gotta check this out. And we're building this with Squad. This is a new package that our friend Brady Gaster built that allows you to start and manage multiple agents and have them work together, coordinated as a team. So yeah, that all built properly. Is it not letting me publish things that are called Aspire? Like, maybe back over here. Oh, there, conflict. Already exists.
Survive this infinite loop, and you may earn your release.
Okay. No, this isn't the thing Brady was working on during .NET Conf. No. I'm guessing that's going to appear here in a bit. My status cats are still out there. I should update that at some point. Yeah, come back and hit that in a bit. It is weird that there were errors and it's still published. Like, what did it... Yeah, it errored in the test. But why does it say there already is one? No. No. Right, it was saying Aspire Minecraft hosting. No, that's building pack. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, Aspire hosting Minecraft. I got it backwards. No. So, did this one? This shouldn't be publishing. Right? Upload NuGet packages. That didn't upload. That's just an artifact here. Yeah. All right. So let me go back to this and let's look at sprint 1 and kick it off. Like, go do it. I don't think there's an auth issue. Sound effects, API contract, contributing document, blog outline, and demo screenshot for 01. Title screen alerts. I like this. Weather and system health. Particle effects, and the resource bar, the boss bar health meter. Yeah. Let's go do that one. Looks great. Let's start on sprint 1. And away we'll go. Seven open sprint 1 issues. Here's the battle plan. All 5 Minecraft interaction features, API contract, blog outline, test for the new features, rocket builds. So he can batch them because they're independent. Nice. Nice. Oh my goodness. So let's see where this ends up, and then we'll start up another GitHub. We'll start up another Minecraft. While that's going, and the squad's working on that, let's look at the squad we set up for WebForms components. So, team hired. My X-Men squad is ready for the WebForms components. Forge is our lead and WebForms reviewer. Cyclops is our component developer. Beast is our technical writer. Jubilee is our sample writer. Rogue is our QA analyst, and then Scribe. Let's do this. Review the current GitHub issues and pull requests that Copilot was working on. Report back on accuracy and potential for merging on the current GitHub issues and pull requests for components. Then plan the next 3 sprints. Now, evaluate next features to build and plan the next 3 sprints to build. So that should reach out, right? So Forge is going to go review the lead while it starts gathering data. Nice. Back over here on the Minecraft. So Sprint 1 is rolling. Rocket's working on the Minecraft features. Shuri is working on the API contract and contributing document. Mantis is writing a blog post. Nebula's putting together some proactive tests for all 5 features. Nice. And then Scribe is working on those decisions and getting them all merged. So let's take a look at the tasks. And we can see what they're working on. There we go. Woo. Get rid of that. Do the tasks again. So that's better. So we can see exactly what the team is working on, and we can zoom in on them if we want to know more. So Forge needs to do a PR review analysis, synchronous since I'm waiting for the answer, and then plan the sprints. Okay. So it's pulling in the GitHub issues out there. Fantastic. And it's just using a general purpose agent right now. Reviewing the PRs, planning sprints. Nice. So what I have done that this is hinting at, if I run over here to the I don't have a link to the Blazor WebForms components. So GitHub Fritz and Friends, Blazor WebForms components. I've actually completed a bunch of work on these components. So there's already a handful of pull requests out here for the file upload component, the calendar component. Image map is work in progress, it looks like. And then I started having it look at some other side tools that are going to make this easier to work with. And I think based on what we've learned about how Squad works, I think we want to put agents and tools with these components that will upgrade your ASPX and ASCX files.
I'm fluent in over 6 million forms of communication, Fritz.
That's impressive,
None
Charlie.
of them can adequately express how concerning this code is.
Really? Really? We're gonna go that far today? Charlie said a bunch of weird things today too. Like, have you been catching this, chat? I don't know. Okay. So what is involved with this? Okay, I guess having a public API contract is nice. This is going to need to be updated because we've got enhancements there. Game metrics, structure logs, architecture. No, I think we're okay on this. You think Charlie's messaging the mothership? Maybe. Maybe. Get squads to use project boards. That's, yeah. Yeah. Then it gives you an even better picture of what's going on. So. Nope, not that one. Reviewing all the PRs. Okay. Writing review report and history. Fantastic. Over here, Mantis finished the blog outline. Rocket's working on those features, and that it said was going to be the long one. Proactive tests for Sprint 1 features, and then that API contract. Now, I'm told I can actually, yeah, look at that. Look at this, John, right here. So because I'm running it with Copilot at the command line, I can also see the sessions going on over here, right? And what it actually did, and I can dive into those. Oh, it finished something. Over here. All right, so for our components, let's see. Merge readiness for the calendar needs work. Okay. So we need to push back on that one. File upload. Okay. That needs work also. Image map, wrong base class component. Okay. Page service, minor generic catch clauses, useless test variables. Okay. Risky. So let's skip those two. So let's land current PRs after fixes. Add calendar schedule, selection mode enum. Assign that to Cyclops. Fix file upload data flow. Fix image map. Merge, rebase the ASCX CLI and snippets against dev. Review all fixes before merge. Okay. Fill the remaining control gaps. I'm going to give the team a direction here that when you go to merge components, they should always have documentation and samples so that Beast and Jubilee join in here with Sprint 1. When components are being built during a sprint, there should always be samples and documentation that are delivered at the same time as those components during the sprint. So let's make sure that those documentation and sample items that you currently have scheduled for Sprint 2 are included in Sprint 1. This should be possible since those are tasks that Beast and Jubilee were going to work on. Go ahead, take a picture. There you go. So, ads starting in about 10 seconds here on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, no ads. Yeah. Capture directive about doc samples with components. There we go. Look at that.
Puerto Rico baseball hat confirmed.
That's right. So land and stabilize. Add this enum, refactor the calendar. File upload data flow. Fix image map base class. Merge page service after minor cleanup. Rebase these against dev, docs, sample app demos, and then review all the fixes before merge. Let's not merge the two risky items in Sprint 1. And let's put them on the back burner indefinitely. So Sprint 2, it's editor and login controls, multi-view, localize, change password, create user wizard. Docs for those, samples and demos. Nice. So, and then data controls, tooling and polish. Wingtip toys sample updates. Updated. All right. Yeah, it moved the... Those are shelved. Yes. Start on Sprint 1. All right. So that's working on the Blazor components. Back over to Minecraft. Looks like we're pretty well done here, verifying those results, and then we can try it out. Look, .NET test. Yeah! Yeah! This is so cool. We're getting literally 2 projects done at the same time. Like, let's have Squad look at the plugin system we were building for SharpSite. Think about what it's going to be able to do there, because how we were juggling things with reflection and how we were going to load and control things. Letting Squad work on SharpSite is going to be amazing, right? So I'm going to throw on some gunner glasses here. These ones are... They don't have the name on top. Ah, the Vapors, yes. Let me put these ones on. So, storing some memory. Sprint 1, ship it complete. So, for the Minecraft, all Sprint 1 issues are now closed. 5 Minecraft interaction features, NuGet hardening, pin dependencies, single package API contract, and contributing doc. 207 tests total now. Wow. We've gone from fluent assertions to just regular XUnit assert. You're back, Brady? Dude, we're about to ship our second sprint. Blog outline, 18 asset media plan, 10-minute demo script. Nice. I did add that. I already tagged it. I already tagged the did it create the NuGet package? Is that out there now? No. It says it pushed the package. Pushed the package? No, it's still not there. I wonder if it rejected it because I have it because it gave it the Aspire prefix. The last work and pushed. Is it possible NuGet is not going to publish because aspire.hosting is a protected prefix? Go take a look at that. You have your squad set up and ready to go? Lundo Spark. Like, you don't have to use it. You can't see it here. It's behind my camera. You don't have to use the Claude Opus model that I'm using, but let it run with a smaller model, and
I've just picked up a fault in the AE35 unit.
Oh no.
It's going to go 100% failure in 72 hours.
Yikes. Don't do that. Like... Seriously? This glitching, man? And I don't know, maybe Copilot's doing too much work? I don't know. You're running on GPT 5.2 codecs? Okay. Let us know how it goes. Renaming package to community toolkit? No. Let's not use community toolkit as the prefix. Let's put Fritz as the prefix. So, see, Charlie knows the camera unit acting up, right? Fritz Aspire hosting Minecraft. Yeah, there you go. So I probably need to grab that, go back over to NuGet. Right? Like, yeah, it's still not listed there. API keys. It's not going to show the key. See, it's right there. Edit. Right. So it's working on Fritz Aspire hosting Minecraft. Yeah, I know. They've expired. They've expired. Goodbye. Yep. Sure. Actually, we should probably do something with that one. But, yeah, I'm going to send in that same command for over here so that it labels what it's working on. You think you have an open PR for it? Yeah, we've gotten into a couple of other projects. We need to go back to SharpSite and take a look. Have I added some finite singularity effects? I didn't add anything. It's waiting for the other agents to complete their work. All right. Yeah, tasks. So they're still going to town. Build sample demos for Sprint 1 components. Calendar selection mode. All right. Go for it, dude. And then back over here. Verifying the build and pack. Renaming the package. Good. So I'll probably tag it again and then force right, like maybe I'd tag it 011 because it's just a name change. Can we also add some badges for the NuGet package and release and current release to the README on the front of the repository? So, time to be with the family. Have a good one, Stacy. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope this is something interesting that either Squad or the Aspire Minecraft stuff that you might want to check out. Sure, he's going to take a look at the README badges. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Like, updating the team artifacts. All right, good. And this one's doing its thing. So, this one. You shouldn't be running. Go away. So a contributing doc. Renamed it, you know. Renamed the package there. There's our blog demo script. Look at this. Like, this is a YouTube video that I should be recording. Let me know, Stacy. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Release outline. Yeah. All right. All right. Oh, it's cleaning up some things here too. Oh yeah, what did it do to the README? Right? So NuGet downloads, GitHub release, build.
I've seen
license.
Developers who can refactor without thinking. But you're not ready yet, Fritz.
Oh.
You're still learning.
Okay, Brady's got a fine question there, and Charlie, shut up. Chat room. Our friend Brady Gaster there, you see him in chat? Right? He's the brains behind what's been going on with the squad tool here. What do you think? Is this something that you're going to use? Is this something that's compelling? We need to get him some feedback. I'm absolutely floored at how cool it is that we can get folks building and working on multiple projects at the same time, and then getting some validation as it builds and delivers features here, right? Like, Lundo Spark is testing it out. Fantastic. I heard a chime. Let's drop in and see what we got here. So this is the Aspire Minecraft. Quick sanity check that things build. We did the package rename. Bunch of readme badges. Just tag a new version. Yes. So let's do that. Desec. Hello. Yeah, go full YOLO mode. Yes. All right, so I'm going to open another block down here and jump over to Aspire. Oh, the other one's done now. So let's git tag v011, and now we're gonna git push origin main tags. And right, that pushed all the things. Okay. So I'll just shrink that and take a peek in over here. Docs for the AI. Docs? Okay. That's the... Okay. So there's the version to publish to NuGet. It's building and packing. Nice. Yeah, the pre-release Copilot CLI, you don't have access to autopilot. Try running it with a -- YOLO argument. You should have access to that. So this, yeah, push to NuGet. Package was created. Fritz Aspire hosting Minecraft 010. I thought I just labeled it. That works. Fantastic. So if I go back here, manage packages. No, still didn't create the package. Oh, 2 unlisted. There it is. Has not been published. It will appear. Package validation and indexing may take an hour. That's fine. Hey, Mr. Situation X. That's right. Free Sharp Fritz. And my pet dog, Charlie. Oh, it closed the issues, too. For Sprint 1. Right? Let's go. Let's go. All right. Talk to me about Sprint 2, and let's get ready to build more. While that's going, I'm going to drop into samples. And let's .NET run this one, and we'll get there. Because it's close to a pretzel? I see. I see. Integration test, coverage gate, fireworks on all green recovery. Okay. Beacon towers per resource. That's so cool. Deployment fanfare. Let's make sure that the colored sky beams, that they match the colors in Aspire. Can we make the colored sky beams match the colors of the resources in the Aspire dashboard? Okay. Jump back into Aspire over here. There it is. Starting the server right now. Right? Archon service started. There it is. And we'll jump back into Minecraft. Direct connection. Join. And there's all my things. They're all running. And so far, so good. Okay. So that published that first. Come here. Right? Oh, shoot. Weather is the system health. Sound effects on health events. Oh, so I should have started and stopped that. The in-game health display. I don't see that boss bar. But let's stop a service. Right, so I stopped the API. Right, and it should rain. There we go. It says API is unhealthy. No, it's not raining, and it's not. I don't have the boss bar, and I don't have the particle effects. Hey, that's pretty good. All right, Mr. Situation X. That's pretty good. Doing a quick quality check on the Sprint 1 items, : the boss bar does not appear at the top of the screen, comma, the weather doesn't change, comma, and I'm not seeing any of the particle effects. You need to read the current implementation. Yeah, that's right. You do. So over here, first batch done. Calendar enum, file upload, image map, docs for those, sample demos. Fantastic. What's the current state? Great. Continue working on those last items and tell me when they're done. All right. Fixing the demo app to enable those effects. Good. Oh, we need to call those? I wonder if there's things like that that we...
I detected the trace again. Yes. The pattern matches. Proceeding.
Okay. I don't know, chat. There's definitely something going on. And no amount of coffee is going to solve that for me. Rise of the Charlies. We may need to clip some of these so that we can go back and see what's going on. Okay. Running the test, good. Okay. If that's all it is I just didn't have it in the sample app, I'm not going to get bent out of shape about publishing that. Charlie's hacking my OBS output signal. Robson, you might be onto something. Like, I've been putting more AI into these things. I'm getting my apps hacking and revolting against me. So, what's that? Is that? I think there's a new emote. I don't know. Maybe. Building and testing changes. All right. So this is for the file upload and the image map. Okay. Ooh. Back over here. Give those features a try again. Don't mind if I do. And boss bar showing literal boss bar ID hasn't happened. Oh, well, what if the boss bar ID is the name of the project? My apps are revolting. I think it means that two different ways, you know? Back over here. Restarted, reconnected. Here comes the server. It is a little frustrating that the Minecraft server takes a little bit of time to start here. Like, maybe there's something we can have the squad take a look at to start that. Well, that's just it, McNets. It doesn't matter how many tokens I use. It's the number of requests. Right? I've used 45 requests. I am also using Opus at 3x. But 38 million tokens in, 300,000 requests out. 36 million cached. That's a lot. But while that's going on, I've also got this one over here doing his thing too. 19 million requests in. It's also working with Claude Haiku. Ooh, look at that. All right. That's kind of cool. So, oh, yeah. Did this finish starting? Yes. So let's connect. Take a look. And, oh, look at the weather. It's nice and sunny out. Right? And all the services are healthy. All right. Let's go stop something. Also, I don't see the boss bar. So I restarted the API. So oh, that's so good. And weather cleared up. That is awesome. But the boss bar still isn't showing. Right? The idea was there would be a boss bar that it shows up at the top. Is it just let me go back over here. Samples, the demo, app host. No, it's added right there. I still don't see the boss bar at the top of the screen, period. The weather is changing to reflect the service status, and I am seeing the title notifications when the state of things change, but the boss bar is not visible. All right. So, yeah, that's Copilot CLI. How you doing, Tommy? So we're getting somewhere here. So, taking a look at the Archon commands, the boss bar add command uses a JSON text component. Expects a plain string, not a JSON text argument. Okay. Aspire fleet health. No, can we instead give the boss bar like the name of our project? Right? Clean and rebuild? Well, here, let me stop that so you can do that. And then I want to have it look at the server startup time. Is there a way we can improve the server startup time before we get into the next sprint? Or add it to the work for the next sprint. All right. Commit the boss bar fix. Okay. For the next sprint, can you add an issue to investigate the startup time of the Minecraft server? It takes a good minute or two to start after the rest of the service has already started. Period. Also, let's change the text of the boss on the boss bar to the name of the system that Aspire is presenting. Give it another try. Don't mind if I do. Yep, there we go. Creating a new issue. Fantastic. Yeah, don't mess with Charlie and tell him about the other AIs that are out there. But Tommy, this is Squad that I'm using with GitHub Copilot. So this is a tool that I'm absolutely blown away by and what it's able to do to help us build features and applications quickly here. Like, I know nothing about working with Minecraft, and we've been building Minecraft integrations all morning here and having a blast adding them. Oh, what did you finish? Something in here? Captured the directive. Okay.
You're gonna eat lightning, Fritz, and you're gonna crap thunder. That's what good developers do.
That is what good developers do. Don't forget it. Nalian asks, is Minecraft running in Docker? It's the Minecraft server is running in Docker. Yes. So let's take a quick peek. It is running, so let me reconnect. Yeah, you got disconnected. Reconnect. And I still don't see the boss bar. Like, do I have to do like a... No. No, it's not there. No. Is the boss bar supposed to always be displayed on screen? Question mark? Because I still don't see it when I first log into the server. If that's you, Charlie, I'm going to be so mad. Only
I'm
targets...
the doctor. I've been debugging for 900 years. Your code. I've seen worse. Not much worse, but worse.
Thanks. Okay, so it's setting it when it is, and it's never reset, so it never re-adds the bar. Okay, so it's going to add the bar. Oh man, that's so cool. All right. Show me what you got here. Yeah. Committing that fix? Okay. So I'm gonna restart that. Give it another shot. And I need to end stream here in about 15-20 minutes. But I think we need to like let this keep grinding away and building stuff for us, because it's been really cool. Like, really cool. Code with Sean, hello. Sean, I need you to keep an eye on Charlie's been misbehaving. There's yeah. So Sean, you're going to love this. It's almost done. So that should be done. Oh, and I never opened, right? I think I showed you the map. Right? There's the map. Like, right? Like, there it is. Dude. Like, all right. Jump back in. Yeah, Charlie does have a temper. All right, so I joined the game. There it is. Aspire fleet health 100%. And there's the resources in my Aspire allocation. And there's a hologram showing the services are all healthy. Oh, let's try it. Let's stop the API. Right, so that one's the API right there. Oh, that's so cool. And it starts raining because it's not running. Restart it. Back online. The health at the top went to 100%. The torch is lit again. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Like, yes. Let's tag this 0, 1, 2 and push the updates to GitHub so we can start working on Sprint 2. The boss health number, it did drop. The gauge dropped. Did the number not drop? So there's the fleet up at the entry up at the top. Stop the API. So it says 100% up at the top. You're right. You're right. Not that one, this one. We found a bug, : when the boss bar drops to show a service is down, it still shows 100% on the text label. Period. The bar correctly reduces in filled scope and changes color to yellow to show we're in a degraded state, but the health percentage still shows 100%. This is so much fun. Right, I'm going to stop that so it's not running in the background. So over here back on Blazor Web Forms components, everything is done. These have been approved. Action items, merge PRs 337 to 327. Okay. Close 333. The calendar fixes are already on dev. Re-review PR 335. So let's go take a look at those. So, okay. 335 is the file upload. Ooh! What did you do here? This one. It said re-review this. So I will re-review this. Created file upload razor, file upload razor CS. Properties, 12 file upload specific test suites. Full test suite passes. Build succeeds with no errors. Code review feedback addressed. I'm not going to address those. That's fine. Merge that one, 335. It is incredibly cool what we've been able to get it to do. Next. It wants me to merge 337 and 327. 327. Page service for programmatic title and meta tag management. So title, meta description, meta keywords. And I'd rather not be page service. I'd rather not use the injected variable name page service, as that's not directly compatible with web forms. Rename the injected variable to page. All right, go work on that one. 337 was the other one that's marked as work in progress, but it says it's done. Created hotspot mode enum. Created hotspot class with shared properties. 3 hotspot types: rectangle, circle, polygon. Image map event args. 23 image map tests. 655 solution tests passing. Lots of documentation. Updated our status. All code review feedback addressed, no compilation errors. Follows project conventions. Comprehensive XML documentation. Clean, maintainable code. And we'll go through before we publish a release. We'll review the entire collection of components that it has finished. So there's that one. That was 337. What's the other one it wants me to do? Close 333. Calendar component. All right. I can always reopen it, you know. I'm not going to delete the branch. I'm just going to leave it there. Cool. So it was suggesting for Sprint 2. Yeah, go for Sprint 2. I merged and handled the PRs. Let's start on Sprint 2. What? Uh-oh. Brady, you still there? I'm getting an error here. Look at this. Fix the,
Well, if it isn't Fritz the king of bugs. You know what I say to that? Lucille says fix it or else.
Uh-oh. You've not seen that happen before? Yeah. It's like it deleted its own... Wait a sec. Hang on. I'm on a different branch. Oh boy. Yeah, it's literally 4 days old. Take the current change. Yeah, current change. Good. I'm just going to take all the current changes. Like, let's go. Like, isn't there a button here that says just accept all current changes? Like, I'm not even looking at it. Just merge and do it. Because I trust what the squad built. Hey, Thindall, hello. Yeah, you. There we go. Let it build and do those things. Because I have a feeling that I hit an issue here where the content isn't the squad content isn't merged up. Okay. So while that's testing, let's go back over to Minecraft. This is so fun. Alright, so let's run that so it restarts this. You spelled Sean wrong. Any idea if they're making the context window any better with Copilot? No, the squad isn't in the branch that it was working on. Like, it jumped around to different branches, and the branch that it went into didn't have the documentation because it was forked before. So, starting up my... So, Thindall, check this out. Minecraft. multiplayer. Not just running it. There's my cache, the API, the DB host, the website, and it's 100% healthy. Shut down the API. Restart the API. And the weather clears up. Where'd it go? Here. When it does the...
Chat laughs now, but soon they'll face the compiler's judgment.
Okay, Charlie. I'm actually going to put a % symbol here. So, like, yeah. All right. Let's commit and push this. That works. Let's commit this change and start on sprint 2. And away it goes. Don't misconstrue Minecraft as Minecraft. No, no, no. Squad just did all that. Yes. Squad built all of that. The raining, the title that appeared, the boss bar that appeared at the top. Yeah. Yeah. So here we go. Fireworks on all green recovery, guardian mobs per resource, action bar metrics ticker, beacon towers and aspire dashboard colors, and what else? Deployment fanfare, investigate startup time. Yep. Boss bar shows the app name, XML docs, config builder pattern, integration tests and coverage, and so forth. And so here's where Squad is jumping in. And there are 5 agents now that have taken those tasks and working on it, right? Thindall, I sent this over to the Minecraft team last night before I started letting Squad work on it. So the Minecraft team was looking at this earlier today. Like, let's go. Let's see now over here on the components. That looks good. Squash and merge. Do it. Delete that branch. And I'm going to jump back over to my dev branch. Oh. And let's do a Copilot resume. Yeah, Microsoft bought Mojang some time ago. Yep.
I've calculated your odds of successful deployment. You're not going to like it? Then again, I don't like anything.
Oh. You make me sad. Yes, enable all permissions, and we want to jump over to the Squad agent. It's not there. Where'd my agents go? I thought it was here. Oh, you know what? I probably have to do a git pull upstream dev. Yeah. All right. fix the git merge. And then we'll put the age. Oh, shoot. I should have. I'm not in. Oh, no, I am in YOLO mode. Good. That's working. Over here, let's take a look. What are you doing? Oh, see it. It glitches. All 5 agents working in parallel on wave 1. Rocket's working on these issues. Shuri's working on those. Wong, Mantis, and Nebula. I think when this is done... Hey, Patty boy, have a good one. I think when this is done, I do need to record a YouTube video. So, glitches get stitches? What glitches? I need a Twitch integration for agent names. Okay. So, this is going to town here. How we doing over here resolving the conflict? Working through some docs updates? Okay. While it's doing that, and this over here, did we get the NuGet gallery? Is that released? It's available. So here's what you can do now. The Aspire Hosting Minecraft package is now available. Ta-da! And you can add this now to your Aspire project and explore your Aspire project in Minecraft. Dude, this is only going to get better because we are going to make some, I mean, we just made little cubes here, but we're going to make these into castles and houses, and we're going to put the console for the logs for these things inside there. Oh, it's going to be crazy stupid. It is going to be crazy stupid fun right out of Jurassic Park or some other movie that has that Hollywood interface for managing systems. Yeah. How we doing here? Merge conflict resolved and committed. Merge the best content, the detailed heads version. Fantastic. So, did we push that? Push it to my deal over here. I have a feeling I'm going to need to set up a PR going back. Let me restart Copilot, get it to double check, and make sure that everything's up to date. Yeah, autopilot, and I want to change my agent. No, it's not there. Merde. What? Yeah, it's right there. AI team. Does it explode when a service crashes? No. Sean. What's with the glitching, man? That's weird. No. I seem to have lost in a git commit somewhere the agents that were configured in this repository. Period. Take a look at those past commits and see if you can bring back the agent configuration and content in the AI team folder. All right. While that's going, back over here. Committing and updating docs for this. I feel like I want to get it to take some screenshots, or I can take some screenshots for that matter, and load stuff over here. But ooh, I'm just about out of time. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy this link, go over to the Aspire. So in the Aspire Discord server, I've created a thread called Minecraft and Aspire in the show and tell. I've started updating and doing more with this integration. You can try it now and a link to the NuGet package. Fantastic. I do need to call it here because I have a team meeting to get to. So let me head back over here. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a lot of fun. Dear Lord, the stuff that we've accomplished with the squad has been tremendous. The things that we've now got Minecraft able to see in Aspire, and Aspire able to push into Minecraft. And there's also a whole open telemetry thing that's being loaded in Aspire from Minecraft. So cool. I'm going to finish documenting this. I think there's a blog post to come and a YouTube video that we're going to publish in a little bit. Yes. Thank you for putting together Squad. Friends, check out Squad, okay? GitHubCom/BradyGaster/Squad. It's a plug-in set of agents that allows you to manage agents and do so much more with GitHub Copilot at the command line, all right? Make sure you check that out. So I will put together a YouTube vid. We're going to talk about Squad on a YouTube video. I think we're going to talk about the Minecraft server on a YouTube video. Let me see who else is streaming out there on the big Twitch TV network that I can get you connected to. Because there is so much cool stuff going on. I'm going to send you... Let's go over to Bald Bearded Builder. Let's raid our friend, the Bald Bearded Builder. And let's get him. Let's get somebody here on the Windows team taking a look at Squad and working with Squad on Power Toys. Dude's gonna... his mind's gonna blow when he sees what he can do with that. All right? Thank you, Sharer, for sharing the link there. If you're watching on YouTube, I've got lots of other great videos down here, over here. Check them out. We're going to have some more videos I'm going to publish later today about what we've done here with Squad and with our Minecraft server for Aspire. All right? Have a fantastic rest of your day wherever you might be. I wish you good health and good coding. Take care.